This is the last part of Critical Moment, and we are seeking an advice or more from this very man. Kun Ali, please tell us, how can expat work successfully in Thailand?
I'm not sure if it's an advice, but I'm going to just tell you my experience.
You're very humble.
I have to, right?
Yeah.
Still have a lot to do before I can give advices. But I would, what I did is basically adapt myself to their culture. This is the first step. You have to adapt yourself to the culture. You have to take into account that you are an expat in their country.
At first, when you came to Thailand, you were not adapting.
Of course not.
You went to the sea over the weekend, you came back to work looking tan,
Of course.
and the Thai people say you're dark.
Yes, a lot, many times.
And
I
now-
was like so shocked. I mean, the first month,
Yeah.
especially me with my origins and so on, I was really shocked. But in the same time, with all this experience now, I realized that that was not an offense. This is just Thai culture. So you have
They
to
just
take it
care. They just care.
So my advice would be for expats to dig a little bit the relationship and try to understand the culture, to talk to them a little bit, to sawadee in the morning. This is, I think, one of the most important touch in the relationship between Thai and foreigners, and stop thinking that Western is higher or superior to Asian.
Yeah, no culture is superior than
so
others.
So far, we realize that, and you can realize that they aren't. I would say regarding Thai people, what do they have to do to adapt to also on the other side?
So the expat has to be adaptive to the Thai culture.
Of course.
How about the Thai people with the expat?
I think mainly one thing, straightforward.
Be straightforward.
If you're not happy, then say. I mean, for us, nothing is shocking.
But we don't want to offend you.
It's not offending foreigners to be straightforward. You will realize Thai people love to watch Hollywood movies, you know. They watch to watch HBO, Star Wars, and things like that. So this sees in the movie, you can see in the movie that at work our behavior is we love conflict.
Yes.
Conflicts bring to us nice solution usually.
Yes.
So you can say no. You can have and be against a decision, management decision, and you are not gonna have trouble on the opposite.
So do you have a lot of conflicts in your company?
I don't have a lot of conflicts. We are pretty international. Our company is pretty international. Most of our
everybody
staff,
look at conflicts in a negative way, but you were just telling us that conflict leads to very nice solutions.
Of course, yes. Of course. Most of the time when we had, when we didn't agree on a decision,
right?
and of course I could say I'm the boss, I decide. But
and they're willing to listen to you. You say the final words.
They do listen to, but most of the time, if you, as a Thai, tell the boss, I don't agree with your decision, this is going to lead to an profit in terms of image, in terms of whatever is the decision, and that leads to a very, very good result. Most of the time, 99% of the time I had this experience, it's something good. Something good happened to us in terms of results.
So please tell me so that I can tell my Thai friends to be more straightforward. How does one become more straightforward?
To realize that a no is not offending anyone.
No, it's not offensive.
Saying that you don't know or you don't understand is not also offending anyone.
You don't know and you don't understand is not saying that you're stupid.
It's
or
not
you're
saying
dumb.
that you're stupid, or it's not saying that you're dumb. And the opposite is just saying that you are trying to understand what we are trying to explain to you. So to me, it's a sign of intelligence, asking questions. I ask hundreds, millions of questions usually when I don't understand something.
Because you're a perfectionist.
You have to be perfectionist when you
in this
work
business, right?
in most of the businesses now. but
Yeah.
especially in communication field.
That's right. That's right. So saying no, telling your expat boss that you don't understand what he's talking about is okay.
It is more than okay. It's great. No.
And you don't mind re-explaining what your point is.
Exactly.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it can lead to okay, I heard you, but I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I decided to do. But it can also lead to
Yes.
great. I really like her. She's giving inputs in the management. It's really great. And most of the time we need that. I mean, which expats can tell you they know better the market than Thai people? I mean, they really have to be very good. I'm maybe born here and know better. And I'm not. I know well, but I'm not an expert in Thai psychology so far. So you still need Thai environment. You need Thai people to lead you, to help you, to direct you, to advise you. So a no is always good.
Right, and I see that in your team, whether it is Mass Connect or Mass Digital, you have a diverse group of people, both very young and very experienced,
Yes.
may I say, and conservative.
Huh?
And also the outgoing ones. How do you blend all that and finish with this piece of art?
You need a diverse environment to make a successful magazine or project or event, because we don't do only magazine, we do more than that. But we have foreigners working with us, people from Venezuela, we have French, we have Thai, we have older people or more experienced people that have been in the industry for like 30 years maybe.
Yes.
So are expert in this
In the
area,
field.
in the field. And in the same time we have very young people who just been graduated, because we believe in giving away.
Okay.
We take and we also give away. Whether in the software and so on development, because we are in a company where we have to develop and create, so we need to give back.
Give back to whom?
To Thai
To
society.
the Thai
Of course,
society.
that's also part of
So
it.
that's one of the objective of your team, is not just to produce and enjoy producing, but to give back
Of
to
course,
the
to give back.
society.
Of course, in most of our project and our event, there is a lot of giving back. We create, this amazing photography contest, 2012, and it's basically called Thailand Photography 2012, where we try to bring in upfront amazing photographer that doesn't have a chance to be seen, just because in the market right now the imaging, the pictures, the photographer are kind of stuck. It's always the same people, so the same pictures, and as a magazine we need new visuals.
So obviously the people who came up with the idea must be your staff as well.
Yeah, that's basically us in the team. Yeah, the team came with this. Actually, the Thai team came up with that as international magazine, we are connected to many clientele and many countries in the world, that we could bring in developed talent and kind of give a chance to this talent. And Thailand is full of talent.
Amazing. We've learned so much. You tell the expat to adapt to the culture. You tell the Thai people working with the expat to adapt to the expat. Not too much of saying no is bad, but keep saying no so that you can get a lot of solutions, beautiful solutions. But most important, you tell everybody to give back to the society. Thank you so much for joining me in Critical Moment,
Thank you.
Kun Ali.
Thank you.
And for you, what is your critical moment? Until next time.